My name is Connor Etherington and I'm the technical advisor for the show Oliver.
Hi, my name is Kai Lovell. I'm a Year 10 student here at Mazenod College and I'm in charge of lighting design for this year's production of Oliver.
My role is to liaise with the lighting, sound, staging side of the show. So I'm in charge of directing the lighting, what we can have, how much we can have. I'm also involved in the sound design, so where the speakers are going, how many microphones we have for each person, each stage and part of the band.
So the lighting designer, their main role is to design not only where lights are going in the space, but also designing the show, scene to scene, to make sure that what you see on the night is as impressive as we'd hoped it to be. And the lighting design really does consult with all the other creative parts of the show, whether it be the director, all the way down to costuming and makeup and set design, to make sure that the overall creative vision comes together really cohesively, and that lighting, is one of those things that complements all the other departments.
The biggest challenge for me working in sound is having no choir for this show. So on a typical show you can't have more than 16 wireless mics, so trying to work with miking up the 16 main characters and then trying to mic up the stages so that everyone can be heard has been the hardest.
One of the main challenges we've sort of dealt with working on lighting for Oliver has been this theatre of the round stage that we've been working around. And because it has a 360-degree view for all the audience, what it means for us is that we need to design almost 4 different stages from 4 different angles. So you'll see on the square truss behind me, we've sort of replicated the same series of lights, but 4 different times. And when we jump into programming and designing the show in more depth, once rehearsals begin leading up to show dates, we'll be trying to ensure that for all sides of the experience watching the show, it's going to be catering for all the audiences.
The most enjoyable part of this show for me is learning everyone else's ability in their roles. Learning from the students who are working in lighting, the students who are working in costume. I've never met them before, and just to see their ability really come through.
I think the most enjoyable part of designing the lighting for Oliver has been really finding this sort of camaraderie with the other team members that are involved in Bump In and sort of involved in the broader creative vision for the show, and really being able to build those relationships with them and to be able to work with industry professionals. And as a student, not only is that great experience, but it sort of does encourage you to be able to continue in what you're doing and to have the support to be able to do so. So that's been a real joy.
The biggest thing about this show is being in the round, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the sound, the lighting really working together in the round as I've never seen it before in any other show.
So the vision for this production in regards to lighting design really stemmed from a broad sort of vision for all the creative departments of the show, and was sort of centred around this Tim Burton-esque sort of feel, obviously complemented with a Mazenod twist on a traditional play. So for us, what that looks like in practice is lots of blues and sort of muddy patches here and there, lots of haze, and creating an experience that is something you won't see in many other Oliver productions, which is what we're really looking forward to being able to share with you on the nights. I've really enjoyed being able to design the lighting for our production of Oliver here at Mazenod College, and as a team we're looking forward to being able to shine a spotlight on the multidisciplinary talent that you'll see across the college on the many nights that the show is on.